tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Taco Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, the one, the only Philly Pete, and we're here live. We're here live on not only the 24/7 12-ounce sports streaming platform, but we are here live on YouTube. We're also here live on Roku. Come on by, check us out. Subscribe to 12-ounce Sports Network, of course, on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. The chat is open. Come on by, say hello. A lot of NHL action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So look no further ahead to tonight than tuning in with today's episode of Primetime Live with me, Philly Pete. Hopefully everyone's getting home from work safe. Absolutely cold in the Northeast. It's a little bit of a warm up over the weekend, but then next week's going to get a little bit chilly in the 20s. So welcome to winter, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen, just be safe out there. Be responsible, of course. Hopefully, Tuesday. All right, we knocked out Monday. We knocked out Tuesday. All right, we're at the halfway point tomorrow. I mean, we're going to be rocking and rolling to the end of the week. That's what's going to happen. All right, we're going to fight through the end of the week. That's what we usually do. That's what I always tell you guys. Just grind out the weeks. Work's always chaotic, but we'll get through it. We usually do. So, but last night was a great night in the NHL. All right, those that tuned into the show, all right, my clients, all my viewers out there, I retweeted it out. I believe about 800 viewers, maybe even more than that, cashed out on that free client play. All right, everyone should be tuning in no matter what. All right, because I do give out free plays on this show here, regardless if you're a client or not. It's the first period over, 1.5 goals. Blackhawks and the Flames, easy winner. All right, I believe now Chicago's 12-1 in their last 13 with first period overs. We're going to keep rolling the dice. So it's a free winner for everybody. All right, nice and easy. Nice winner. We're going to roll into tonight. All right, we got a lot of action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, and then just to kind of recap on what happened last night, we had the Flyers on the money line. Okay, Flyers money line plus 160. Okay, that's what we had last night. Flyers money line plus 160. They come back and they win. And we also cashed out not only the first period over, but the full game over as well. So we swept that game to those that tuned in. All right, so Florida had a 2-0 lead. We had that first period over, cashed that out. Then we also hit the full game over, and then Flyers at plus 160 on the money line. You can't script it, ladies and gentlemen. When you're hot, you're hot. That's how we've been. All right. Flames, okay, another thing. We didn't take the money line on the Flames last night, we went with the puck line last night. We cashed out the Flames puck line last night as well. Some beautiful plus odds. All right. We also hit the first period over and the full game over. Okay. So, I mean, quite frankly, no, that was a loser. We had the under. The under was 6.5. But still, you go 2 of 3. You hit Calgary puck line for good plus money, and the first period over. The only loser was the under 6.5 in this game. It's okay. All right, it's okay. So that gives us a 5-1 on the night, and then Edmonton didn't cash out. The puck line this was a very low scoring game. This was kind of ugly all around. So we did lean the under 5.5. We truly did. So. But Edmonton did not cash out our puck line. But all in all, a pretty solid night for the most part. A lot of plus value cashing out between dog money lines and what we had in this Calgary puck line as well in the first period over. We are continuing to roll here as we head into tonight. Massive card, 13 games on tap tonight. Who do you like? Like I said, the chat is open. Come on in. Let's have some fun. It's Tuesday. We're feeling good. Getting to the middle of the week. It's pay week. Obviously, with work, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So that's for sure. All right, so a couple of headlines in the world of sports here. Bond, speedy wide receiver of Texas. Bond heading to the NFL draft. That's the second receiver gone now for Texas. So we'll see what happens. Longhorns, they're starting to lose everybody. Star tackle Williams opting for the NFL draft. Penn State, of course, we're losing Tyler Warren. Going to be the number 1 tight end drafted for sure. He's off to the NFL draft as he should. No surprises there. It's going to be a very, very interesting, but it's going to be a fun draft this year. I'm hoping the Eagles could snag Warren. They need a tight end. They do. They really need a tight end. And I'm all for getting Warren 100% if he goes to Philly. I think it fits perfectly for their scheme. And, Calcaterra he's a good backup. And Dallas Goedert, I mean, he had a great game, obviously, against Green Bay. But to be frank, he's always hurt. He's always hurt. He can never stay healthy. I think with Warren, if Warren gets selected to Philly, I think it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful pick, and he's gonna stream right away into that offense with how high powered it is, and I think he'll fit in perfectly in Philly. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, Antonio Cromartie, his son, heading to Florida State for 2025. That's pretty cool. And here we go. Notre Dame versus Ohio State for the national championship on Monday. The line is, I believe, 9.5, maybe even 10. Like I said this on the show last night, but Notre Dame is just walking out, injured no matter what. They're hurt, they're injured, they're still winning, finding ways to win. Do they have a shot to win? I don't think so. I think they keep it within 10 points, but I think it's gonna be too much Ohio State, and I do believe that Ohio State walks out with the national championship for sure. That's just me. Moving on, we're going to talk some college basketball, all right? And NFL will talk Thursday and Friday. Obviously, we know now that we had 2 Saturday games, 2 Sunday games, divisional round. Okay, Houston, Kansas City, Washington, Detroit. That's Saturday's game. Sunday, you had the Rams in a great fashion. I was way off. The under did cash out. However, the game itself. What a game by LA. Absolutely hell of a game by the Rams, pulling it out. I don't want to be I don't want to be like a pest or anything like that, but hopefully the rig isn't in for the NFL with the LA Rams, winning the Super Bowl or getting on this glorious run because of the wildfires going on. It's just something that my friends and I were bringing this up today, like, between you had the New Orleans Saints with Katrina, and they ended up winning the Super Bowl, and then of course you had the Patriots and their time up there with Boston. But it's kind of like, can they get on a good run? And I do. I wanted to play the Rams more. As coming from a Philly fan, it's LA Rams at Philly. That's Sunday afternoon, excuse me. And then the nightcap will be Buffalo and Baltimore. And quite frankly, Buffalo is an underdog, a point and a half underdog, first time that they've been favors in terms of being home. So that's a little crazy for sure. But I'm intrigued by this matchup with Philly. It's 6.5. Rams looked really good last night. Or is it that Sam Darnold didn't shine? Because he had a great season, and they did not look good at all last night. They did not. So I think Darnold, his future with the Vikings is a little bit cloudy. And don't forget, you had J.J. McCarthy there too. Okay, so I don't know what next year's going to bring for Dallas. Not Dallas, for Minnesota. Excuse me, for Minnesota. But we'll see what happens. But hell of a run, hell of a season for Minnesota. Just coming up short, and we'll see what happens there. So L.A. Rams, Eagles. That should be a very fun matchup. Looking forward to it. Stafford, we know what Stafford can do. That offense is 100% healthy. So, I mean, that's pretty solid considering, the offense is good. No Nakobe Dean can the number one defense in Philadelphia, put up a good fight and shut these great wide receivers down. Kupp was non-existent, but we know Nakua. I mean, you have Nakua, you have Kyron Williams, you have Stafford. They're healthy. They look good on offense. They do. Defense, I'm not too worried about. All right, they looked good against Minnesota, but I would take Jalen Hurts 100% more than Sam Darnold. No offense to Sam Darnold, but that's just how I feel, and I think I could probably vouch for everybody else. College basketball, a nice card tonight in the world of college sports. This is when it starts to pick up college basketball. Towards the end of the NFL season, college football season. Now you get into the chunk of the middle, halfway point of the college basketball season already. It's wild that college basketball is halfway over already with the regular season. But you have Mississippi State at Auburn. You have Ole Miss at Bama. Okay, it's great. Texas A&M at Kentucky, Illinois at Indiana. Duke plays tonight. They should beat Miami. But Missouri at Florida. I mean, a lot of great games. Baylor at Arizona. This is going to be it's time. 2 more months. I mean, you're already looking at Selection Sundays is already on coming up in 2 months. It's crazy to think that we have March Madness right around the corner, and of course, soon after that is the Masters. So get those bets ready. We're gonna be ready to rock and roll once March Madness rolls around. So it's gonna be a very fun March. So let's get there first for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, let me take a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, NHL, huge card, 2-3 unit plays going out for the clients tonight. My best bet for the subscribers on YouTube, that's been released, and a bunch more. This is the Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I'll be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, At MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. We're here live on the 24/7 12-ounce sports streaming platform, YouTube, Roku, you name it. 12-ounce sports is going large. Tune in right now. Let's have some fun. This is the time to actually tune in now. First half of the show, there's a lot of college basketball talk, how great card it's going to be. The Rams moving on to face Philly. A lot of good stuff. But those NHL bettors, let's go. We have a 13-game card on the menu. Last night, we cashed out on a nice and easy client play with the first period over for the Flames and the Hawks. Hawks 12-1 their last 13 first period overs. We are rolling right now. We're having fun. More free plays tonight. I have 2 3-unit plays going out for the clients tonight. All right, the 12-ounce sports subscription for our YouTube members have been sent out as well. A lot of good content tonight. So let's rock and roll. Here we go. Before you make any bets tonight, make sure you hit up mybookie.ag. Listen, sign up for mybookie.ag. Sign up. It's a great book. You won't be disappointed. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. I'm telling you right now, it's a very underrated book. They also stream live games as well. All right, college basketball. This is the chunk and midst of college basketball season where, hey, you want to bet on a Midwest team, and you can't see it. You can't watch it on TV. Long and behold, MyBookie will stream the game for you. A lot of books out there do not do that. They do not stream live sports for you. They don't. So take advantage today. Go to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code 12-ounce sports. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. All right. Our YouTube subscription, sign up. 3 free days for free. That's 3 days for free. $6 for the month, $60 for the year. I mean, what else do you need more? Like, what else do you need? All right. A lot of cappers out there asking for $500 for all their plays for the rest of the season, half off, and it's still $500. Like, that just makes no sense. $6 for the month, $60 for the year. Cheaper than your Starbucks grande coffee. And on top of that, you get 3-4 great cappers within the network. So we're rolling. We are absolutely rolling. We're transparent. We're consistent. We fess up to our losses. A lot of cappers out there don't even recap, and I can name a bunch of people that don't recap, let alone are not transparent when it comes to their bets. That's how it works, man. That's how it works. People hide with their units and everything like that. So, it is what it is. And to be fair, I do owe my clients a recap of the past couple of weeks now because I've just been busy, with the new job, and it's been nonstop. So I do owe them a recap, but based on the numbers here from what I've been seeing, we've been looking very good this season. So rest assured, clients, you'll be getting a nice year-to-date update with my season. We've been cashing out really well lately. We truly have. And we also cashed out a 3-unit play on over the weekend, okay, with the Edmonton Oilers Blackhawks. That was a 3-unit play. Cash that out as well. So we're having fun. We're absolutely having fun. So let the viewers come on in. We need more of you. Let's rock and roll. And let's go. 12 minutes. Let's rock and roll here. All right, let's start off for tonight. The Philadelphia Flyers and the Columbus Blue Jackets over under here. It's at 6.5 at -115. You can get 6. You got to shop around. I saw 6 at -145. Some other books are jumping to -150. I think that's way too much. If you can get -145, I know it's very pricey, but I would take the spot there. Philadelphia has been scoring in bunches right now, and we know Columbus can score in bunches. Philly -110 on the money line. Columbus +100. Nothing crazy there. But, you look at this, and Columbus is 75% of the public money on the Blue Jackets tonight and 60% of the public money on the over. All right. Now, when you look at this over, this trend has been over between these two teams here combined. All right. The over is 51, 33, and 3. 51, 33, and 3 to the over for these two teams here combined. They're playing over hockey. I want to keep going with the over. All right. Give me the first period over 1.5. Give me the full game over 6. Okay. And give me the Flyers money line tonight at -110. I mean, they looked really good the other night against Florida. I know they're traveling to Columbus. People might get scared. Otherwise, Columbus would have been favored if that was the case here. and it's a small line. I like the Flyers in this spot here. And we'll go from there, really. So Flyers money line, I'm going to go with that 25% of the public there. Flyers money line, first period over 1.5, full game over 6 or 6.5. It depends what you have. I have 6 at minus 145. That's why I locked myself in at. But I still like the over 6.5 at minus 115. And there you go. There you go in Columbus. All right. Dallas at Toronto. Here we are. Dallas minus 120 on the money line. Toronto plus 110. Over under here is at 5.5. 65% of the public money on Toronto. 65% of the public money on the over. I mean, the under between these two teams is the trend. All right. The under is 46, 31, and 9. 46, 31, and 9 to the under. I know it's a heavy trend on the under, and you're getting plus 105. And on top of that, Toronto plus 110 at home. Dallas is a very good team. I know they are. Both teams are playing great hockey, similar records. But I'm going to go Toronto tonight. If you're going to give me Toronto at home, okay, I want to bite the dust and do it. So give me the Leafs money line tonight, plus 110 on the money line. I also like the full game over 5.5. I'm going to take a shot here. All right, these are offenses that can score. I believe Ottinger is in net tonight for Dallas. I think this is a great spot for Toronto. Okay, and obviously the public thinks so as well. So Toronto money line plus 110 and the full game over 5.5 is where I'm at tonight between Dallas and Toronto. All right, Tampa, Boston. Tampa minus 145 on the money line. Boston plus 130. Over under here is at 5.5 at minus 120. 65% of the public money on Tampa. 60% of the public money on the under. Okay, have to agree with both sides here with the public for sure. The under is 43, 38, and 5 to the under. I'm on the under at plus 105. All right, give me the under 5.5 at plus 105. This game is not even on my card at all for my clients. I don't even have it even thought about. But again, it's my show, giving you guys my favorite leans and plays that I would definitely consider. So these are what I'm liking. Tampa Bay money line I like tonight. All right. Give me Tampa money line minus 145. All right. Bolts money line minus 145 and the full game under 5.5 at plus 105. That's where I'm liking tonight in Boston at the TD Garden. All right. Anaheim, Washington, Ducks, Caps minus 260 in the money line. Anaheim plus 230. Over under here is at 6 at plus 105. The 5.5 is at minus 130. All right. Depends where you shop around. 70% of the public money on the Caps, 60% of the public money on the under. Caps puck line is at plus 105. Not terrible. All right. The under trend for these two teams, 48, 31, and 7. 48, 31, and 7 to the under. That's very heavy. Very, very heavy, and that's where I'm liking tonight as well. All right. Anaheim, Washington, under 6 at minus 115. And I want to go Capitals puck line at plus 105. I'm thinking somewhere of a 3-1 game. That's what I'm thinking. Worst comes to worst, we get a 4-2 game and we push the under but hit the puck line. But somewhere around there is what I'm thinking of. That under, like I said, the trend is very heavy in favor to the under for these two teams. So there you go. Under 6 and the Caps puck line at plus 105. San Jose, Detroit. Here we go. And I feel as though everybody's on this game tonight in terms of the total amount of goals. And I have to say, I'm mushing it too. And it scares me that everybody on Twitter, let alone the public, is on this over. We should get there. We should. You have Georgiev and net and Husso. I mean, not much more to say right there. San Jose plus 160 in the money line. Detroit minus 180. Over under is still at 5.5. It moved up a little bit at minus 125. I locked in the minus 120. You can get the 6 now at plus 110 if you want some value. Detroit puck line at plus 140. 75% of the public money on Detroit. 70% of the public money on the over. I got to go with both sides here for the public. Give me the over 5.5, minus 120. San Jose, Detroit. That's what I'm liking. And I like the puck line for Detroit tonight at plus 140 as well. That's a big-time favor of mine as well. San Jose should chip in for at least 2. Detroit should get 4. Let's give us a 4-2 winner. Cash the over. Cash the puck line tonight. That's what I'm on tonight between San Jose and Detroit. Over 5.5 and Detroit puck line. Seattle, Pittsburgh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And don't get me wrong, the under has been a trend. I mean, it's the under is down The under is 42 and 40. So nothing crazy on that side there, but still my favorite play in this game is definitely the over. Seattle, Pittsburgh. All right, Pittsburgh minus 120 on the money line. Seattle plus 110. Over-unders at 5.5 at minus 115. Penguins, 75% of public money on the Pens money line, 65% of public money on the over. All right, once again, here we are. The over is 48, 38, and 3 to the over for these two teams here combined. All right, not a fan of this game in general, but I do like the over. Okay, I'm a big fan of the over 5.5 tonight. Okay, but if I had to take a shot, I'm going to go Pittsburgh at minus 120 tonight. So there you go. Pittsburgh money line in the full game over 5.5. Kraken Pens. All right. Let's see. 5 minutes left, and we got 6 games. So let's rock and roll here. Florida Panthers, New Jersey Devils, over under here is at 5.5 at minus 135. 6 is showing up at minus 105. Devils minus 160 on the money line. Word on the street right now with the Devils is that they're battling a sickness. It's going around in the locker room. Players are getting sick. Florida at plus 130 on the money line coming in. 60% each way here between the money line for the Devils and the over. All right, give me the Florida. To be honest, I like this over. All right, the over is the under is favored though. The under is 49, 37, and 3 to the under. So I mean, the way that these teams can score, it's this seems like a game where, hey, you know what, I'm going to take the over. You automatically think it's going to be an over, but it's at 5.5. Some books are at 6. I'm going to take a shot with the over. Okay, I think we do see some goals here tonight, but I'm going to go with the Florida Panthers. All right, I know the locker room scare with the sickness going around. It usually doesn't matter anymore. Okay, it really doesn't. Tired teams doesn't matter anymore. This is the NHL, ladies and gentlemen. You're a professional athlete. You know how to play back-to-back games. That's how it is. Tired legs or not, I'm still going to roll with Florida Panthers plus 130 in the money line and the over 5.5. Ottawa Islanders, all right, over-runners at 5.5 here. I lean the under 5.5. This is split. Looks like 50-50 each way with the over and on the money line for Ottawa and the Islanders. The under is 41 and 35 to the under. 41, 35, and 8 to the under. So there you go. But I like the under 5.5 in this game. And give me the Ottawa Senators money line at plus 105. All right, Vegas, Nashville, over-unders at 5.5 at minus 130. All right, 70% each way between the Vegas money line and the under. Okay, and I lean the under as well. The under is 50, 35, and 1 to the under. So give me the under 6 at minus 110, but give me the Vegas Knights money line at minus 120. That's what I'm on here as well. Maybe even sprinkle the puck line at plus 215. That's a nice little value spot there for Vegas. Calgary, St. Louis. All right, St. Louis minus 175 on the money lines. Calgary plus 160 on the money line. Over-unders at 5.5 at minus 130. Over 6 at plus 110. 65% of the public money on the Blues. 60% of public money on the over. All right, I'm going under 6 in this game here. And I like the St. Louis Blues puck line, plus 150. Sign me up for that. Blues puck line in the under for tonight. Rapid fire with 2 minutes. Vancouver, Winnipeg minus 165 on the money line. Over-unders at 5.5. 80% of the public money on the Jets. 55% of the public money on the over. I'm on the under 5.5, but I'm going to go Winnipeg Jets money line. I know I like both puck line and money line. I want to split it apart there. So, give me the puck line at plus 150, but give me the Winnipeg Jets money line at minus 165 as well. So hopefully they can even out. Maybe we'll see a 3-1 sort of game. That'd be lovely. But Jets money line and the puck line, I want to double that up, and the under 5.5 at minus 135 there. Vancouver, Winnipeg. Montreal, Utah. Give me the Montreal Canadiens in a road upset tonight at plus 130, and the full game under 6 at minus 115. Specifically because the under is 42, 35, and 7 to the under. So under 6, Habs money line at plus 130. And last but not least, Rangers, Colorado. Give me the over 6 at minus 130, and give me the Colorado Avalanche money line at minus 145. Simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, I made it. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Let's cash out. Subscription plays are out there. Client plays are out there. And like I said, pay attention to these plays. All right. We're going to hit some big ones tonight. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be back to Thursday. Same time, same place. Good night.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every